stop to watch the flowers bloom.
Hello. We have got news. Not that it's, I mean, it's not secret news, is it? Because we've already put it on Instagram and stuff. But we got engaged. I don't know, how do people do this and look attractive? Me and Dan spent ages trying to get a nice picture. So Dan is around, he will pop in, but we're not really coupley vloggers, are we? So we'll say hello together, but it probably will mainly be me. So yeah, last weekend we got engaged, which I know I've put on Instagram and shared bits and bobs. I don't want people to think I'm going to be going on about getting engaged forever, but to be honest, it's more exciting than I thought it was going to be. I kind of have got into the swing of it now and just want to do this in every single picture, which I never thought I'd be like. So we were supposed to be going to Finland last week. We should have been at the Northern Lights. We were going on a Northern Lights trip. I've talked about it loads. It was supposed to be our trip of a lifetime. Obviously that didn't happen because of COVID. Then we were supposed to be going to one of our favourite restaurants for a meal. That got cancelled again. And instead we just had a cosy week. So Dan has been off and I've kind of been working, but we've had like quite a cosy, nice week. And on the Saturday, he proposed. So I thought I'd show you a few little bits of it in case you were interested. We're not like doing much, so I feel like talking about getting engaged is nice. It's nice to have something to talk about. So I thought I'd show you a few little bits of our engagement, but I am keeping a few bits just for us and family and friends and stuff. So we ended up getting engaged at home. I would absolutely die if we were out. I'd be so, I don't know, I love it for other people, but I would just be so like embarrassed, and we're not really like in public kind of people. So I think for us, either getting engaged in like a remote resort or getting engaged at home is perfect. So Dan like surprised me with like a projector on the ceiling. I will link the projector because quite a few people asked about this. It's like one that shows like stars and northern lights. So he did the northern lights in our living room and we had a really Christmassy evening and it was just really cozy and very sort of us. So
do I look at the camera or do I look at you?
I don't know what you want to do.
I feel very David Brent looking at the camera, so
David Brent.
I just look at you.
I mean,
also,
we're not.
You're propped up, so I look like I'm really.
Okay, well you come in. We're not coupley vloggers really, are we?
No,
we're not about to start like a family vlog. Danny's taller than this, but I'm propped
You're
down.
propped.
Let's shuffle you in. But yeah, you did a really good job, didn't you? Were you nervous?
I was actually. I didn't eat my dinner, and it's the first time I think in my life I've not eaten my whole dinner. It just made me feel like I was nervous.
So we had this lovely pie that I had about 3 portions of just before he proposed. So I knew you were doing something after tea. I don't know what I thought you were doing.
I was trying to get you to get dressed because you're in your jogging
Yeah.
bottoms, and I just kind of thought if I say to you, oh, let's like have a date night, you might
Yeah.
get dressed.
I didn't get dressed.
Then you wouldn't get dressed, but I was like, I'm going to force you to get changed.
And they weren't even like, I've got like nice loungewear on here. It weren't nice loungewear, were it? It was just like grey joggers and a jumper.
I don't want to like sort of procrastinate anymore. 18 months I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So it was weirdly like for me it was just like relief, feeling like I'm actually finally doing it. I didn't have to like worry about saying the wrong thing. Do you like I told you about New York? Yeah,
so when we went to New York for Christmas a couple of years ago, about 2 weeks before, Dan went, what did you say? You said you were going to be 13 stone for New York.
Don't put that in there.
Was it that? You said something about losing weight.
I was trying to lose some weight and like at the time I was like 15 stone and I was like...
No, was it 12 stone?
No, I was trying to get down to 13. And then I just said to you one like...
You were a bit bigger back then, weren't you?
I just said to you, I'm going to be 13 stone for New York, and I kind of just tried to style it out.
I was like hoovering up and Dan were like, oh, I'm going to be 13 stone for New York. And then walked off. So he'd kept New York a secret for like 6 months, and then about 2 weeks before told me that we were going to New York.
But that's what I was worried about with the ring. I thought it was just going to be like, I don't know what I thought I was going to say, but I was worried I was going to give it away.
Yeah, or my mum, because my mum and dad knew, and Dan's mum and dad knew that you were going to propose at some point, and my mum can't hold her own shit, can she? Like, she's not. She tells you about a programme, you know what's happened in it, there's no point watching it.
Yeah, I left it like as late as I could.
Yeah, before Paula tells us, yeah. I think you did a good job.
Yeah, again, that's kind of you to say, I can't really...
No, you did do a very good job. It was very us, very like chilled. which is us. I feel like this camera's got really high now, we're just like two little heads. I should really get that and go get a coffee. So I probably will do updates wedding wise if people are interested. I think it might be nice from the perspective of planning a wedding during COVID. Where the fuck do we even start? I just don't think we'll plan anything for a good while because there's going to be a backlog of weddings. How do you even start looking at stuff? And I really don't want to plan a wedding that's got to be rescheduled, and I just don't feel like this time next year it's going to be like poof, everything's fine. So yeah, we're not really bothered about a crazy wild wedding either, so I think it might be nice if you're... I've never been asked about weddings, I've never been asked about being married, it's never been that big for me. I've not like dreamt of like a white dress and having a crazy proposal, and like I'm just not that romantic. Dan's way more romantic than I am. I have thought about it, like I've got Pinterest boards, but it's not something that I've been desperate for. It might be quite nice from the perspective of someone that's not into like a crazy white wedding and all that. I think it will be quite low-key, and we'd quite like to do some fun stuff that in typical wedding. It's not going to be like a sit-down meal, speeches at 3, you know. Oh, should I show you the ring? So the ring, see if we can get it to focus. I'll show you a bit of. Thank God he did it when my nails were still on, because I've had to stick a few on this week. And I feel like I went for something that was quite wedding-y themed. I nearly had green tips put on, because everyone's been having like khaki tips, which I think look amazing right now. I don't know if in 20 years time I'm going to want to look back at engagement pictures of me with like green nails. And the ring is, it's gold, and Dan had it made. So it's a local jeweller that we sort of know. We actually went to view his house, which was beautiful. We didn't end up buying it, but really lovely house. He happens to be a jeweller, and Dan has been working with him for a good couple of months to have the ring done. So it's based on like a Tiffany design that I think we'd looked at, because we have spoke about engagement and stuff, but I've not been like, this is what I want to be engaged and stuff. I think Dan had like a rough idea, but it's also inscribed. So it says always in Dan's handwriting. I'll try and insert little bits of the video that the jeweller's done with the ring, because I just think that's so nice to be able to see it made from start. I don't know, it was just nice to see Dan like writing it and stuff. So we're just gonna have a cozy weekend now. I've been painting the hallway. I'm probably not gonna finish that off. I don't want to. I don't want to do any more. So it's just gonna be a cozy Christmas weekend. The tree's up, so I'll show you the tree. It needs some more baubles. It needs a tree skirt. It's currently got orange peel underneath it to try and stop Coco using it as a scratching post. So yeah, cheers to getting engaged and a cozy weekend. This is the tree. Honestly, it is my dream tree. So there's been quite a lot of it on my interiors account. It's the Balsam Hill tree. I literally cried when this was delivered, because me and Dan have spoke about having a Balsam Hill tree for years. It was one of the things that we were like, as soon as we've got a house that's like the forever home, we'll have a Balsam Hill tree. So this was kind of gifted. It was part of a collab that I've done with Balsam Hill, which was absolutely lovely. Like my dream interiors collab. I did order the garland to match, so I ordered that this week. Love it. It's like a battery powered one. I do need to get some more baubles, so the baubles are Balsam Hill as well. We've just put these on for now, but I think I'm going to add a few extra ones. It's a little bit sparse without the lights, so there we go. I've seen a lady on Instagram, I'll include her username, so she's an interiors Instagrammer, and she's done like a corrugated card tree skirt that looks amazing. Mine will probably end up being crap, but I'm gonna give it a go because they're expensive, aren't they, tree skirts? And this is my hallway update. I mean, I don't think, like me and Dan said, we kind of feel like it's always been white now. We've sort of got used to it very quick. So it used to be quite a light grey. I'll insert a picture. I did this in an evening and a bit. It could definitely do with another coat, but we're running out of paint, so I've given up for now. After Christmas, we're having panelling sort of mirrored like this bottom bit. So it's going to go similar height all the way around the bottom and up the stairs, which I think will be nice. I think it will finish it off a bit. I think it's quite practical as well in an area that's like high traffic. But yeah, if you've got any other ideas for the stairs, it's a bit of a mess at the minute, that would be good. I've got a bra on the stairs, so we'll skim past that. Would love a runner eventually up the stairs. We'll probably replace this carpet. Fingers crossed we are going to do something with the floor at some point. So we've done quite a few jobs while it's been locked down, so that's one of the good things about being in lockdown, isn't it? Got a fair way to go.
Every day we wait for something new. As we keep on getting older, all of the nights seem colder. Don't need to move a boulder, just watch the flowers bloom. Ooh, there's beauty in the things we know. Ooh, I'ma take the